How did you find me?
I know you like it here.
I do. I'll just check on the kids.
G'day you cheeky dogs, today we are going through Frisky's family tree from Bluey. As thanks to her wedding to Uncle Rad in the sign, we got our first look at her side of the family. We will go through details about their designs as well as their specific types of breed and colours, as well as some fun details I noticed about them.
Have you met Bandit's brother Radley before?
Yeah. Didn't you fall in the pool at the wedding?
Probably.
Starting off from the oldest, we'll meet Frisky's dad outside of the Healer home in the episode The Sign, where he is talking to his soon-to-be family with Grandpa Bob, Bandit and Stripe. We get a better look at his design though when he walks his daughter Frisky down the aisle. He looks to be a red golden English Cocker Spaniel and has a very hippie cowboy vibe to him, with his goatee, the V-shaped markings on his legs which look a lot like cowboy boots, his leather armband as well as pheasant feathers in his hair. This is a great detail as English Cocker Spaniels are known to be hunting dogs, specifically for pheasants, and his design was made by Faith Chen, one of the art directors of Bluey, who really made his character come alive with these details. He also appears to be a show English Cocker Spaniel due to his longer ears and fur. Now it seems like he's quick to nap with having a nana nap during the photo session, but during the wedding reception he is seated with the other grandparents drinking a water, but is obviously a big fan of dancing as he jumps out of his seat at the idea of it.
Let's get on it!
We see him on the dance floor dancing with his wife and doing a classic 1960s dance move called the Battersea, which was also famously in Pulp Fiction with John Travolta. Moving on then to his dance partner, aka Frisky's mum. We first see her outside the Healer house chatting with Trixie and Nana, and obviously Nana is a big fan of hers as she is affectionately touching her shoulder as they chat. During the wedding we see her sitting behind Bluey, and she also participates in the flower toss even though she is married. This helps explain why Trixie is there as well, as it seems like this wasn't a traditional bouquet toss from a wedding, and more just for any females who were at the wedding and wanted to join in on it for fun. As for her design, she is one of the very few female dogs in Bluey to have eyelashes, and she has a very different coat color to her husband. She is definitely a more lemon and white coated Cocker Spaniel with a touch of orange roan as well. Her ears are significantly shorter than some of Frisky's family, which would indicate that she is a working Cocker Spaniel specifically. This is because working Cocker Spaniels have shorter ears, whereas show Cocker Spaniels have longer ears. Overall, she just seems really happy to be at the wedding and having a dance. Next is Frisky's brother, and we can't quite tell if he's older or just a touch younger, but it does seem like he is already in a relationship. This would be with Frisky's mystery bridesmaid, who is not Cookie, as confirmed by the Bluey official accounts. But we do see them together at the front of the Healer house, as well as sitting together during the wedding reception and dancing together at the end. As for Frisky's brother's design, he is definitely a show English Cocker Spaniel, just like his father, as not only are his ears longer, but his nose is also longer, which is another sign of a show Cocker Spaniel, as worker ones have shorter noses like his mother. He also appears to be a orange and white and ticked coated Cocker Spaniel, or at least a orange roan one. We see him also drinking a water at the table and happy to dance, but definitely not as excited as his missus, who is literally jumping up and down at the idea of being on the dance floor. Next, we have Frisky's younger sister, and we can assume younger due to the height differences between the family members. We can also assume that it is her sister and not a little brother because we see her attempting to catch the bouquet with the other female characters at the wedding. Also, her eye shape is more of an oval like the other female characters, whereas male characters in Bluey have closer to circular shapes for their eyes. She also takes after her mum a lot as well, as she too is a working Cocker Spaniel with shorter ears and a shorter nose, as well as has a more lemon and white coat like her mother with some orange tick spots as well. We see her first chatting with Snicker's mum outside the Healer house, so perhaps this is confirming that Snicker's mum is a friend of Frisky's and not Bandit's side of the family with Uncle Rad. We then see her sitting next to what looks to be a dingo designed based dog, and at the wedding reception she seems to be sitting at the singles table having a great time before hanging back out again with Snicker's mum on the dance floor.
You see, relationships are complicated things, and
We're staying here!
Now, of course, the last person in the family is Frisky, our main girl. Her design definitely takes after both her mother and father as an English Cocker Spaniel with a more golden fur coat like her dad, but also an orange and white speckled dots on her like her mother. She does take after her dad as a show Cocker Spaniel with longer ears, which she definitely does up into multiple different hairstyles, which we have seen in different episodes that she's been in.
Nice to meet you, Bartleby. I'm Frisky. I'm new to the Healer family as well. And just between you and me, they're a bit crazy.
Her original design ideas were created by art director Faith Chen, and in some of them she has shorter working spaniel ears. In one of them she has actual ears and then a low bun hairstyle as well, which is a bit confusing because we always assumed that her hair was her ears. I do love the different hairstyles we see though, like the little piggy tails, the different styles of buns, as well as different types of fringes and bows in her hair too. But my favorite is seeing Frisky as all the other different types of colors of English Cocker Spaniels, such as a blue Cocker Spaniel, a brown Cocker Spaniel, and a light golden one as well. But of course, her final design that Faith Chen did is absolutely beautiful and what we first see in the episode Double Babysitter.
Hello,
Frisky!
Hey, girls!
Ooh, this is Uncle Rad.
Hi.
Hi.
We know from Double Babysitter as well that she considers that she only has 3 close friends, which looks to be Chili, Trixie, and the black and white bridesmaid in the sign.
How many friends have you got?
Oh, 3?
That's not many.
Why have you only got 3 friends?
Well, back to him.
We know that Chili is one of her oldest friends, which is one of the reasons that she made her godmother to her first daughter, Bluey.
You're the best fairy godmother in the world.
Aw, thanks.
We also know that Frisky does love to have a good drink, not only as a teenager, but also on vacation or at her own wedding.
Frisky and I used to come up here as teenagers to, think.
And Frisky certainly lives up to her name, both when she meets Rad for the very first time, as well as when we see her really happy and also quick to anger as well.
She's so nice.
Don't tell me how to feel.
What?
At the end of the day though, she loves Uncle Rad and is able to work through any issues she has with him, and of course got happily ever after married in the sign. And that's all we have so far for Frisky's Family Tree. Whether or not we'll have a new little baby healer in the new mini-series to come out in June and July, we are not sure yet, but if we do, I will absolutely have a video about it. So if you want to see any more videos about Bluey, don't forget to hit that like button down below, that subscribe button, and that bell for notifications, so you know whenever I release any other Bluey themed videos. Until then though, I have picked you cheeky dogs out a few other videos that maybe you would like to watch, and I will see you all in another video.